Have you had the giant battle with the train yet?
The train?
Yeah. It's run by Monty Moles.
I have fought a giant clock thing.
I believe that's past the train. You've already seen the main antagonist, right? Not Fawful, the other thing.
I don't know.
The one that was underground that Fawful released?
Yeah, I haven't seen that yet.
Okay.
Alright, what did I comment on this? This is like some fucking bullshit on like what it's like to be 13 right now. So like commented on different things we had questions about.
Oh, I gotta do this first.
She doesn't respond. Her thumb on Instagram. A Barbara Walters meme is on the screen. Why does she like Barbara Walters memes? They're fucking terrible. And then
Barbara
the
Walter?
next one, I don't know who that is, but it is some of the shittiest memes ever.
You were supposed to say exactly.
This is like a real life RPG.
Like,
Prompto, shut the hell up. I know this is like a real life RPG because this is an RPG, faggot.
I don't remember who it is, but it's like the shittiest memes ever. It's not even ironically funny, it's just boring. And then next is she opens BuzzFeed. Why?
Exactly. This is gonna be... When I head back there, I still remember the pain. This is going to be one of the most trying times for me of all time. Why did I just save? I meant to load my save. Maybe I can still just do this. So I got a bunch of jelly beans here, some of which are disgusting, some of which are delicious. And no, they're not Bean Boozled. It's just that the flavors absolutely suck. Like chocolate pudding, watermelon, I hate watermelon. Coconut, I hate coconut. Lemon, it tastes like fucking cough drops with crack in them. Mint
also,
chocolate.
Speaking of that previous thing, I think it was Bean Boozled. To be honest, my favorite one out of that entire thing would be like the blue one, because it's either toothpaste
or berry blue. Yeah, there's literally nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, there's no bad answer with that.
It's
Just,
also like
toothpaste or berry blue.
It's also kind of like that with lime and lawn clippings, because lime is pretty good, and then lawn clippings is whatever. You just don't give a shit.
Well, to be honest, I have eaten grass before, and it's actually quite good.
Wait, what?
If you pull the center of it out, like, carefully enough, like, it goes from green to white. If you eat the white bit, it kind of tastes like milk.
The fuck are you talking about? Were you high when you did this? Are you high right now? Is there something you're not telling
slightly.
us? He says only slightly, as there's like 30 crack pipes surrounding him and like 20 needles.
Well, I do have something that could pass for a crack pipe.
I could make one in woodshop class. In fact, one kid did last year.
Oh, God.
The teacher got so pissed.
Oh, yeah. I think it was last year, but at my school, we fucking found a crack pipe.
Damn.
Like a glass one that was shattered. It was interesting. Oh yeah, there's one of my favorite ones. It was something about fucking, I think it was like Snapchat or Instagram. I couldn't care less about what it exactly is. And just, yeah, it's fucking Instagram. She has 604 followers. That's 604 people who could be doing something better with their lives.
Exactly.
And just, not all answers are Googleable. Wrong. With enough searching, anything can be found.
That is true, actually. With enough searching, you could find fucking Adolf Hitler's autobiography on marijuana. Actually, fun fact. You may not believe this, but Adolf Hitler was actually the first one to do an anti-smoking campaign on the planet.
Huh.
I wish I were joking.
Sweet Aryan genetics got to it first.
Genetics?
Yeah. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
Like it's I don't want to explain it, but let's do this. What was the next thing? Kind of almost promotes you as a good person. If someone says, TBH, you're nice and pretty, that kind of like validates you in the comments. That's what's written here. And then I put as a comment, she is quite the shallow person if she thrives off other people's opinions and needs to know if she is a good person or not.
You know what that completely reminds me of?
What?
I've been watching a lot of a certain talk show host on my phone recently. Now, you might not know him, because he's actually British. Have you heard of a dude named Jeremy Kyle?
Kind of yes and no.
Imagine a British version of Maury minus the God complex.
Alright. Holy Jesus, there's 7 pages of this shit.
Holy Jesus! What is that? What is that?
What the fuck is that?
What the fuck is that?
Oh, why did you do this to me? I don't want to read 7 pages of some fucking dumbass twittering their Facebooks and all that bullshit. Nope.
I'm sorry, I'm
fuck
eating
it.
jelly beans
I'm
right
not
now.
doing
Get
this.
out of the rain.
Yeah.
It just got too cancerous.
Hold on a sec. I'm gonna mute my mic. My mom's calling me.
Time to go. Mm-hmm.
A new day breaks. I'll take it from here.
Wakey, wakey.
Alright, and now that that is over. Hey, Mick. You know what is the
Hello.
absolute... Yeah, hi. You know what is the absolute worst flavor in this entire bundle of jelly beans?
What?
You're going to be surprised to hear this, but lemon.
Hmm.
It literally feels like acid in your mouth. It's awful.
Huh. You know, I'm curious as to what I last Googled.
I know what I last Googled. And trust me, you don't want to know.
The fuck is this? I cannot read what this is. Alright!
I could hear that clearly. Which means the stream
Alright.
could too.
Ignore that.
I'm sorry, but I cannot ignore that. I think we both know what that is and what you were doing before I called you now. Need I explain?
How about no?
Yeah, well, I was doing the same thing. No, not really.
Time to go.
What the fuck is that?
Exactly.
Nope. Far away with you.
But dude, I was reading a fan fiction earlier, and the main character literally said, "Be gone, thought," as he used a power of destruction enhanced fist, no, not even fist, backhand, to this bitch's face.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
And it was the greatest thing
A new day
I have
breaks.
ever read.
I'll take it from here.
Oh
Wakey,
my.
wakey.
Oh shit, this is not going to end well. Maybe? No, no, it's toast.
And that's fucking Felix.
I couldn't go to the left. I'm sad now. So, an anime I was really skeptical about because it sounded like it was BL bullshit, which made me want to kill myself. But I actually looked at it and it's honestly just absolutely fucking hilarious. Just take a
What?
guess.
I have absolutely no idea.
Something called Kiss Him, Not Me.
I've heard of that.
It's the one where she's like a super fat chick at the beginning, but like like her favorite character in an anime dies, and because of that, she stays in a room for like an entire week without eating. Comes out, and she's like literally the most gorgeous girl in the school, just because she lost weight.
Yeah, I have heard of that. I intended on watching it, but then I just didn't for some reason.
It's basically reverse harem, which I normally don't get into at all, which honestly, I'm not into the harem aspect of it at all myself. It's just fucking hilarious. It's just honest to God. There's so many scenes where she goes full pervert mode and everything, and it's just like, boy, you're worse than Issei from High School DxD. It is amazing. And I love
Holy
every moment of it.
shit, I never thought that would be possible for someone.
There are times when she goes above and beyond the Call of Duty. Oh, speaking of, my science teacher plays Call of Duty. I'm not kidding.
Okay.
A teacher told me today that they were excited to play World War II. When I heard that, I nearly shat myself. I was like, what? A grown-up who actually enjoys video games?
Time to go.
Excuse me.
Oh, yeah, that actually reminds me of fucking a substitute teacher that we had for something. I don't
Mega video game
remember
nerd?
what. No, not that. He's super into anime.
Oh, I would love to have a teacher like that.
Yeah,
Apparently,
and then for like 20 minutes we just discussed stuff.
apparently,
Like me, a friend, and him.
we kinda had that today. We found out our metal shop teacher, Mr. Mora, is just starting to get into anime himself. And take a guess what series he's watching. Oh shit, that's bad.
It could literally be
New
anything.
day breaks.
I'll give you a hint. It got a
I'll take it from
Netflix
here.
series that's awful.
Morning already.
I don't know.
How do you not know it after that incredibly obvious hint? Death Note.
Oh, that.
That hint was literally just, hey, this is Death Note. Pick this, faggoot. And you're just like, I don't know.
Well, first off, I've never heard of, well, it getting a Netflix series, mainly because I couldn't care less about Netflix.
It's honestly awful.
Yeah,
Yeah, actually.
Hey,
I-
everybody out.
well, kind of just. Fucking know where I'm going with that.
I can't believe I'm level 75.
God damn it.
I'm gonna go back and I'm literally gonna grind the Adamantoise for EXP. Because I can do that now.
Oh.
I'm
So
high enough level that I can
you
just
see
do
what
that.
the group was changed to?
Wait. I remember seeing it earlier, but I can't remember what it is. Cool Kids Club? That's not even that funny. Oh, I didn't even notice that.
To a member of the KKK.
I saw that one. I saw the way it robed. Prick.
Actually, to be honest, that was from a, I don't exactly remember, but it was from a comedy show or something. It was like fucking the video, I think it was called Charles Bigsby, the Black White Supremacist.
One of the best photos I ever saw in my life was actually, it was like, oh, look at these kids' cute Halloween costumes. There's a ghost, a vampire, and Frankenstein. And you see the vampire, you see Frankenstein, and then all you see is this kid with a white cowl, his eyes completely blocked,
Seems we found
and he's
what we
literally a
need.
KKK member. And it's like, Ghost? You serious?
Seems we
What the
found.
fuck's wrong with you?
Well, he's either going as a member of the KKK or the White Knight.
We were looking for
Isn't the White Knight the same thing?
odds on against us.
Yeah, kind of.
Here I am.
Bye bye.
This doesn't look too good.
Bring it on.
Yeah, that's not the spell for that. Ow!
Bring it on.
Quite the formidable foe.
Wouldn't have a bounty on its head if it weren't.
Huh.
Final stretch, guys. Yeah. Almost home free.
Wait a minute. Was that the timed quest enemies? No. Don't tell me that time quest enemy. Good is not a time quest enemy. Bandersnatch and Reaper Kings, eh?
Onward. Yep.
Alright. I've heard about Bandersnatch before from somewhere. I can't remember where, actually. But Reaper Kings, that actually sounds really cool. Unfortunately, one of the restrictions is no Ring of Lucy. Wait, is that the, Master isn't home, so I'll answer the phone for him meme? Oh no, that's not Tupi and Binu. That's Elmo, right? That is Elmo, right?
Yeah, that's Elmo.
Hey, yo, come look at my stream right now. Just look at it right now.
Julia has autism thing.
Well, I have autism, yet for me, it's not that serious. For other people, I can understand it. But, oh my god. If you're looking at my stream right now, you'll see. Oh boy, you probably had fun fighting this thing as a boss yourself.
The one you fight as a boss was the green one. Those ones are even harder.
Yeah, except I'm gonna make this a lot easier on myself. Come on.
I'm going all out.
Just don't get too curious.
Say your prayers.
Sure want to talk.
Bye-bye. One try. That's all it takes. Wait, what? You're still... What scares me? Why am I not in a fight with you? Yo, prick, turn around. I am killing you.
So we'll just stay out of it.
It's cool.
Ow!
Side.
Poor Ignis. But isn't it satisfying to fight a boss that's so overpowered and tough and you just one-shot it?
By eating something dead.
Yeah.
It's like, fam, get good. I got good. You need to get good.
Feels so sluggish. Indeed.
Another anime I just started watching is Twin Star Exorcist.
Oh, yeah. I watched I watched quite a ways into that.
I've only finished the first episode.
Oh, like the last one that I remember watching was like episode 20 or 30.
Jesus. And there's 50 episodes in total. It's
Yeah.
just slightly shorter than Zero no Tsukaima, with Zero no Tsukaima's, I believe, 52 episodes.
Yeah.
To this
Also-
day, Zero no Tsukaima for best anime.
Also, if I remember correctly, sometime in like the episode like 10, 15, maybe 20,
right.
they like
King's Night.
get out
Wow,
of
my
middle
sell tree's
school,
almost
going to
full.
high school or something.
Damn, I forgot to harvest.
I
Oh,
don't
time.
exactly remember.
Wouldn't it be great if money grew on trees in real life?
It would be. Maybe there's one out there.
Considering this is a world of magic and demons and shit like that, I don't doubt there's some tree that just grows money on it.
Yeah, that would be quite awesome.
Time to do a dungeon again. This is going to be torture. Ring of Lucy
Good
will
luck.
have absolutely no help to me whatsoever because this involves literally no combat. Not even at the end. Just a
It was 4
stupid
hours of
amount of
platforming.
parkour. Yeah, 4 hours is how long this took me to do the first time, and I forgot to save. No. Just let me go, please. I know they left the party. This is a Noctis only dungeon. I'm gonna have to wait for it to be nightfall. So to that one viewer, I'm very sorry, but I'm
That
gonna be
would be
sitting
me.
here for about 20 minutes. Oh, that would be you? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be sitting here for about 20 minutes. I'll tell you when it opens to come back on the stream, alright? Till then, though,
Alright.
Do what you want. I know what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Restaurant to Another World, episode 11 came out, and it's been awesome so far.
Huh.
Like, the entire series is fucking amazing.
Yeah, I just haven't watched that yet.
You should.
Yeah.
You know what I'm upset about?
What?
With that anime New Game, I'm upset that they just added an extra exclamation mark to the name instead of called it New Game Plus.
Yeah, that would have been awesome.
I'm just upset that it's not New Game Plus. I'm gonna unplug my mic until it's nighttime now, because I just want to watch anime.
Okay.
Hello, Muhammad. If you're wondering why I'm just standing here, doing nothing, it's because this dungeon only opens at night. But thankfully, night will be coming very soon. But if you're going to be staying here the whole stream, Muhammad, you better strap in and get ready, because this dungeon is the hardest dungeon in the game. Not because it has any difficult enemies. In fact, this dungeon has no enemies at all. It's nothing but platforming. And it is pure torture. Yo, Alex. You there, fam? Okay, good, you there. Dungeon's gonna be starting in about a minute.
Alright.
As soon as that little clock in the top right hits 20, I'm going in. I did this on stream a few days ago, but I accidentally forgot to save. That original stream took 4 hours. This stream, however, should only take half that, if that. Because the hardest part for me, the Crash Bandicoot part as I like to call it, I actually found shortcuts to right at the end. And, those shortcuts are going to allow me to get through the Crash Bandicoot part on probably my first or second try. And then after this, we may stream some Neverwinter if Alex is feeling up to it. Here it comes.
I guess.
Awesome. Anyways, Alex, get on the stream now. I feel like it's about to start.
God damn it.
Why? You in the middle of watching your
I was in the
fucking
middle of
hentai?
something. It just cut to the ads that I can't pause.
Boy. What were you watching? If you can say it. And we're going in.
I just don't particularly feel like it.
Oh, so, hentai, eh?
No.
Well, that's the vibe you gave off.
Weird.
Okay, thankfully I know where to go.
Excuse me, piss off, I don't want your Roku streaming stick.
Gank, baby.
Jesus Christ.
Gank, baby. Gank,
Too
baby.
many colors. Oh,
Just great.
there's like 7 rainbows up there right now. It's making my eyes bleed.
Somewhere are double rainbows. What does it mean? Oh my god, I'm tripping 'cause I know I'm tripping on rainbows that can't be
Gotta
seen.
be away.
Go. Wow, I nailed that first try. I'm amazed at myself. Okay, so then I had to go here, here, through here.
Okay, I would like to call bullshit on that lady. You said it doesn't make you invisible. It only changes your vision. Then why the fuck is the spell called invisible? Alright.
Anime logic, that's why, fam. You got the platinum in FF15. Holy shit, you got Gladio's skill to 10? How long did that take you? Jesus. I'm going for the platinum. I've only got like 4 achievements left. Maybe 3. I'm not sure. I've killed the Adamant twice. I banished it to the Shadow Realm, actually. But Okay, so I get there from up there. Gotcha. I believe this dungeon is not required to get platinum at all, which actually kind of pisses me off because something this difficult deserves its own achievement. But whatever, I guess. No, I have to go all the way around again. But, yeah, in FF15, I'm personally also going for the platinum. From now on, Square Enix is probably my favorite developer. I can't believe I'm saying that. If I said that about 5 years in the past, I'd want to slap myself. Because about 5 years ago, Square Enix was shit. And then they got their shit together, and now they're good. Oh, son of a bitch. But, yeah, all the way up until Final Fantasy XIV, they couldn't do shit for shit. Yet now they got their shit together, and they're actually doing good again. With A Realm Reborn and this. I actually want to get A Realm Reborn very badly.
Yeah, and I was not interested in it at first, and then I've seen... Like, then you show me the last 11 minutes of the other one, and I'm just thinking, God damn, if that's how much effort they're going to put into the entire thing, then holy fuck, this is going to be amazing.
But, yeah, they literally just had that cutscene to show, hey, this is what we can do if we try, and this is what we're going to do.
I also even like the bit where they included the previous game being absolutely annihilated by the apocalypse into the story for the new one.
Yeah, that's literally the story. The previous world got obliterated, but that mage dude was like, don't worry, I'll save you all and sacrifice myself, and just does that Deus Ex Machina bullshit. Sends them to another world entirely. And thus begins the events of A Realm Reborn. And it was... Where did I have to go from here? I know I had to get on top of the dude's arm. But how again? Wait, no, I had to just go this way. Yeah, easy mode. Why aren't you watching the live stream right now, dude?
I'm busy.
Well, I just solved the puzzle that took me about an hour originally in about 10 minutes maybe, with no help from a guide this time. So I actually feel really proud of myself for that. Okay, and then I had to go here, and let's see if I can do the trick that I taught myself. Okay, where is it? Oh, that works. That works just as well. My favorite game, definitely Nier Automata. Without a doubt. Damn it! Oh, I missed it. But yeah, Nier Automata is truly when I feel like Square Enix picked their shit up. Because I believe Nier Automata was made before 15, right? Only by a small margin of time, but I believe it was, right?
Yeah, I believe. Hang on a second.
Yeah, search that shit up. I'm on the wrong side, aren't I? I am. I still made it. Damn. I was lucky. Okay. Oh, yep, I have to jump there. Fuck. It's because I keep pressing the controller when I shouldn't be. If I don't press anything, he just stops. Shit. This part was annoying as hell when I did it first time.
Okay, so Nier Automata was released February 23rd, 2016, and Final Fantasy 15 was released November 29th, 2016.
Damn, like within 6 days of each other. Holy shit. That's something.
Yeah, like within a couple of months and days of each other. Which,
Yeah.
to be honest, that's quite impressive.
Like, that 2016 is really... 2016 was a bad year for, like, a lot of shit. But for video games, I honestly feel like it was one of the best.
Yeah.
Like, 2016 had some of the best and spiciest games. Like I said, from now on, Square Enix is one of my favorite developers.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake.
Just again, 2016 was a year of a lot of terrible crap, but video games,
That
pretty
kicked
good.
ass that year.
Yeah. Yeah, and I feel like with all the cool shit that I'm seeing for like trailers and like betas and all that crap for this year, this is gonna be like the new best year for video games.
Oh yeah,
so much
2017
cool
is gonna be
stuff.
sick. When
I
Final
kinda-
Fantasy
I
16
kinda feel
comes
like-
out, oh my god.
Yeah, I kind of feel like at this point we're getting too many amazing looking games.
Yeah. Yes,
'Cause
I did know
all-
15 has been in development for 10 years. I actually read about that myself, and I told a
'Cause-
few of my friends that.
Because pretty much with how I feel about like all of the cool trailers and stuff that I've been seeing, like it can pretty much be summed up with this: come on, stop already! My wallet can only handle so much.
Exactly. I know how you feel. Holy shit! Oh, I thought I made that. That would have been sick. I remember myself specifically saying, "Oh, when will the Final Fantasy series die? Let it die." I am glad they did not.
Yeah, I can especially see why with 13, 13-2, and
14
Lightning
original.
Returns.
14 original
And
as
also
well. A Realm Reborn, though,
Yeah.
I legitimately want to play the shit out of that dude.
Yeah.
Holy shit, I am plowing through this.
See, what did I tell you earlier? Because you already did it, maybe it's kind of good that you're doing it again. You get a quicker time on this.
Yeah. It's definitely an improvement over my 4 hours. That was a
Yeah.
nightmare, dude. There are still some parts, though, that are gonna give me anxiety regardless. Although the Crash Bandicoot part, because I found the exploits for that, I do not need to worry at all anymore. What do I think about Nintendo Switch? I don't really have an opinion on it because I don't own one. I personally don't want to get one because I just see Breath of the Wild, Splatoon, and Mario Maker. And Mario Maker I could get on a lot of things, actually. Like, hell, I can get it on my 3DS.
Yeah, you can get it on the 3DS, but it's a crappier, watered-down version on there, but it's still a lot of fun.
Yeah, exactly.
The Wii U one is where it's at, though.
Exactly.
Actually, my opinion on it would be the Wii U one, that's for, like, levels made by other people.
To me,
The 3DS one, that would be like a traditional Mario game.
Yeah. To
with
me,
some
the Nintendo
you being able to
Switch
build stuff.
is like, not shit. It's basically I would just use it for Splatoon 2 and Breath of the Wild, honestly. And I think that's all people are ever really going to use it for. I feel like once those games die out, the Nintendo Switch will just be dead. For fuck's sake.
Yeah, and like your opinion, it does differ from mine because, well, I did pick one up launch mainly. Well, fucking.
You wanted Breath of the
Zelda
Wild.
Yeah, Zelda sold it to me, and well, like I've seen pretty much like a not really
Actually.
a compilation, but the closest conceivable thing to it. Like I've pretty much seen a compilation of new Nintendo games that are coming out.
Yeah,
It looks so good.
the one game that I personally want more than anything, because I really don't care about Breath of the Wild. Like, I understand, yeah, it's cool and stuff, little puzzles and all that, but, the one game I would want to play so bad is the new, Metroid remake.
Oh, Metroid Samus Returns. I want the crap out of it.
It's a remake of Super Metroid, isn't it?
I don't exactly remember.
I believe it is.
Yeah, like...
You're
there's-
searching for one? You're searching for Nintendo Switch? If I could find one myself on the internet for less than $100, I'd consider it. Well,
Actually,
maybe not that
I,
cheap. They're pretty cheap, actually. So
I actually remember seeing a comment. It was pretty much like a compilation of all of the stuff that I just can't wait for.
Odyssey,
like from Nintendo,
yeah.
not for a specific system.
Yeah, I understand that. I understand that it's not for Nintendo, but I mean it is for Nintendo, not for a specific system. But Odyssey, isn't that the game where it's like Mario steals people's souls with his hat? Like he pulls the thing with you with his hat. So I believe that's what this is about. What did I just? What?
Yeah,
the...
like Mario Odyssey was the one where he like tosses his hat, possesses people.
Yeah.
Like that's another reason. But that is another game that I want for it.
Yo, Mohammed, did you see what I just did there? With the door and the jumping and the thing? Pokemon. What new Pokemon game's coming out for the Switch?
Well, it was announced that there will be a Pokemon game for it.
It'll probably just be a reiteration of Colosseum is what I'm thinking. That's what I think the Switch would be good for, is a reiteration of Colosseum. Ah, shit. Oh.
Yeah, that does seem pretty reasonable, but I mean, like another regular Pokemon game would also be kind of good for it as well.
No, I think it's been oversaturated with Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, X and Y, and then the recent Sun and Moon. They all came out within the span of about 2 years of each other. I feel like it's just been oversaturated. Like, it's been more frequent than Call of Duty games, and those are released once a year.
I mean, well, to be honest, I played all of the ones you just mentioned. I own the first two, and I played like Sun at a friend's. To be honest, while it might be oversaturating the market with those, it was fun.
I've played, I fully played through X and Y. In fact, I beat the Elite Four like 20 times until they got to level 100, and then beat it again. But Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, I didn't even get to, I think I got to the first gym. I think that's about as far as I got before I just said, nah, I'm bored of this. I'm done.
Yeah, for me, I got to a place where I needed, like, one with the ability to surf. I did not have one, so it pretty much screwed me there.
You realize you could have just went and fished, right?
Yeah, I know I could have, but I already have one, and and I'm almost like certain that it is going to get Surf at some point. I just haven't touched it in a while. Oh,
Surf is an
here's the
HM,
comment.
Fagoot.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, like, I'm pretty sure I need to get it to a specific. Anyway, I found the comment.
Alright.
Like, this is a compilation of all of the things that I'm super excited for from fucking Nintendo. Like, this and possibly next year. Like, Super Mario Odyssey, the new Metroid game, fucking the remake of Superstar Saga.
They're making a remake of Superstar Saga?
Yeah, they're making a remake with the new graphics, and they're adding a, like, kind of a side story, Bowser's Minions.
Is it coming on, is it coming out on, 3DS? Because I have a 3DS,
Yeah.
I just don't have a Switch.
Yeah,
Good.
It's coming for 3DS. And
Good,
then there's,
thank
like,
God.
Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Metroid Prime 4, and, like, the new Kirby game.
I originally didn't want Xenoblade Chronicles, but from what I've seen, it's very similar to Final Fantasy, like Final Fantasy 15, just kind of inferior graphics. I'm sorry to any Super Xenoblade fans who say, oh no, the graphics are better. I'm sorry, but this is PlayStation 4 graphics versus Nintendo Wii graphics. What are you gonna do?
I mean, to be honest, I feel like, with the people who say graphics are, like...
They don't make the game, but...
You need good graphics or else it sucks.
Dude!
I can I can
God.
understand where that's coming from, but...
I can't understand
the way
where it's
I
coming
feel,
from.
like,
The fan base is shit, but nobody can deny that Undertale as a game was amazing. Right?
Yeah.
And it's fucking pixels.
But, like, again, to be honest, I mean, graphics aren't everything, but they do contribute a bit to the quality.
Yeah, they do. They definitely contribute. But, to
I
me,
mean,
the PlayStation 4's graphics
it shouldn't
are just...
be at the like, it shouldn't be at the forefront, but it should be in there.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I believe they literally said with the PS4 they were pushing the limits of what computers could even do for graphics.
Wow.
Didn't they say something like that?
Maybe. Maybe I don't particularly remember.
I remember in it.
I don't
Oh!
You fucked
Oh! Yeah, I fucked up and I was really far in. I'm sad. Oh well. But I remember hearing that, like, the graphics for this thing were, like, the furthest they could push it and shit like that. And it was like, boy. When this PS4, when I get a replacement, because I'm getting a PS4 Pro soon, as a replacement. When that happens, I'm literally going to take the graphics card out of this thing and put it in my computer, because it's better than my computer's graphics card. It will allow me to run games so much better, dude. You have no idea. Like, my computer has fucking 32 gigs of RAM, and, like, some of the best specs you can look at. But then you just see, oh, iCore 7 Plus GTX, and it's like... No, it wasn't a GTX, it was just a GX, and I was like...
Oh, also,
No!
if I remember correctly, I was talking to a friend, and I found out what he did over the summer. I kind of want to smack him in the face for doing this.
What do you do?
Because it's awesome.
Wait, 1 second. Yes, I do know Steven Universe. No, I've never watched it. Not a fan. I don't even watch TV anymore. My cable's been disconnected. The only things I really watch are anime and Jeremy Kyle on YouTube.
Yeah, and I mean, like, fucking... Just, like, I don't really watch TV anymore. Like, mainly because there is so much garbage on the channels that I used to love.
Yeah, I can understand why it would be your favorite. It's a lot of people's favorites. A TV show that I'm just waiting for a second season of, is Wander Over Yonder. Simple.
Oh, that was so good.
Dude, remember the Save Wander campaign?
I think.
It was a big-ass campaign all over social media about how people wanted a second season of Wander Over Yonder. They even started a Kickstarter for it that raised like $50,000.
Jesus. Oh, yeah, like... Anyway, like, as I was saying previously, like, there's only, like, really one channel that I watch on TV, and it's very rare at that.
What's that? 44 with YTV?
No, not that, just speaking of that, like, my cable works differently, it's like, 612 or something, that's the channel or something, it's like the Comedy Central one.
Ah, I see. Rick
Yeah,
and
like,
Morty,
that's-
I watched a few episodes of it. Didn't really get into it, though.
Well, that as well. Fucking love that. Like season 3, episode 7. That was awesome.
I'm sorry, but Pickle Rick and Summer's little beam ray has been exploding on the internet. Like, I'm saying full on, people are just, oh my god, that was close. People are just jizzing themselves over that, and it's like, fam, they're going a bit hard.
Need to get back.
Yeah. To be honest, I really don't like the Pickle Rick thing, but my favorite variation of that would have to be like the very super saturated ear rape version of that.
Jesus. I could start
Yeah,
playing Oh No 10 hours version.
Please no.
Just, oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Fucking
Oh, no.
Knuckles from Sonic Adventure. Stupid as shit.
Wait, that's what that's from?
Yep, Sonic Adventure. I was able to
Huh.
confirm this myself because I believe one of my favorite YouTubers, Tear of Grace, actually did a Let's Play on Sonic Adventure. And it was just the most cancerously hilarious thing. Because, let's face it, that game birthed cancerous memes, but at the same time, it is like the greatest cancer meme.
Yeah, like fucking.
Nope, fuck me.
Just speaking of Sonic Adventure, fucking Sonic Adventure 2. I think it was either the regular one or the battle one. I don't exactly remember, but
Both of them were bad.
But the dubbing for it was so shit.
You want to know what's even worse, though? The actual fucking lip syncing.
Yeah, the lip sync. It puts the old Godzilla stereotype to shame.
The fact that the way their mouths move, there's times when it's like it looks like the top of their jaw is clipping into their face, and it's like, motherfucker, how do you fuck
Yeah,
up
also,
this
if I remember
bad?
correctly, if you look closely at Sonic's fucking model for, like, Adventure 2, like, his arm is not connected to his body.
Yeah, I heard about that. And
So
it
it's
was like,
so it's
fam.
just been floating for the entire thing, which I find hilarious.
Fucking, oh, I hate that jump. Yo, you really should watch this, though. Like, I am plowing through this. I was about 2 hours in when I got here originally. And I'm only at an hour 13. And about half an hour of that was spent waiting for this place to open. So I've only really been at this for like half an hour.
Yeah.
And I'm already at the 45-degree angle bullshit area. Well, one of them. There's like 5 of them.
You know,
Name?
I kind of want to
Tristan,
continue,
I've
like,
said it in
my
live
mini
stream quite a few
rant
times.
on like the Sonic Adventure games.
Go
Kinda
for
wanna
it.
Continue that.
Keep going.
But, like, okay, so the way I see it, like, everybody remembers it as, like, one of the best in the series. But, like, from what I remember, it was a bad game, and the part everybody remembers fond, like, the rest, like, the Knuckles and the fucking Rouge levels, they were bad. The Tails and the Eggman sections, I would have to say they're some of the worst levels. Like, there's like, the best ones are, like, the Sonic and Shadow ones. And not even all of them are perfect, but...
People have fond
the
memories.
part that people remember fondly about it, like, why it was such a good game, is because, like, they blocked out all of the bad levels for, like, the fucking Chow Resort thing or whatever.
The Chow Resort was so much fun, honestly.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's the part that everybody remembers fondly, and they just kept replaying their favorite levels, distorting their own views on it, because in its entirety, it's a bad game.
I would say...
Like, there are some diamonds in the rough for the levels, and the Chow Resort ties in with those good levels, and that's the bit of it that makes it a good game.
The only Sonic game I actually remember fondly and actually still like to this day after going back and playing it, and oh my god, I spawned back here, really? And still like after going back and replaying it, is Sonic Spinball. Honestly.
Oh yeah.
I loved Sonic Spinball in the Sega Genesis, dude. I went back and played that so many times just to see Eggman's shitty-ass spray on the final level. He looks like a massive... He looks like fucking Jabba the Hutt. It's amazing. Misa Killa. Sonic.
Wait, isn't that like fucking
Jar Jar's
the Gungans?
Yeah, but I believe it's like when he did talk, it was like Mia, like really, it just sounded like a morbidly obese person. Like, I'm not talking bit of weight around the shoulders. All right, that's fine. But
We're
when
talking
you're breaking
full-on American.
when
here.
you're breaking 500 fucking pounds, that's the kind of voice I'm thinking of. I believe the heaviest person on the planet was like, what, fucking 900 and some odd pounds?
Yeah, like 900 and some.
And needed to be carried around with a forklift. Oh my god. I wouldn't want to continue living at that point. If I ever got to that point, I'd probably just take my own life, honestly. I wouldn't want to keep living.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure one of the methods of suicide would already be out at that point.
Eating yourself to death? Yeah, that ain't happening.
No, that, well, two, if you count that. I wasn't even considering that. Like, the one I was thinking of, hanging yourself, like, where would you find
a rope strong
something
enough,
sturdy enough to hold a 900-pound person up?
You would need to use
Certainly
a
doing it
rope
from
of
your
rebar.
rafters.
You would need to use a rope of rebar with a concrete base.
You'd probably need to use rebar and a bridge.
A bridge is a bit much. But like a support pillar or something. Something really sturdy.
Yeah, like a concrete support pillar reinforced with rebar.
Yeah, I don't think it even needs to be reinforced, dude. You're going over the limits here. I said 900 pounds, not 25 tons. Because that's roughly how much those support pillars carry on a daily basis.
Yeah, I guess.
But yeah, I can just imagine that, constantly being bathed in my own sweat and feces and shit like that because I can't get up to go to the bathroom. Just, like, not being able to do anything other than sit in bed, eat, and talk. Oh my god. Yeah,
I'm guessing, I'd not even talk.
I couldn't do it myself because I wouldn't have the physical capacity to, but I'd tell someone else to put a gun to my head and pull the trigger. Like, I feel so sorry for whoever that person was. I can't remember their name. I can't even remember what gender they were. I think they were female, just a few pounds heavier than the heaviest man. I'm
I
gonna
remember
get
the
witch
Supper
hunted
one.
and called
It was
a
like
fucking sexist
it was like
for
a
saying that.
600-pound woman or something.
Are you fucking serious? I was at the end.
Like, I think she somehow managed to get up, and then like somebody was laying on the bed that she sat on, and then she sat there without knowing that they were
And
there
killed
and
them.
killed them.
Yeah, I heard of that. There's also one man who suffocated during sex.
What?
There was one man who was incredibly into fat women, right? And he got with about a 400. You can Oh fuck! Is there something out?
I mean, like, if we're talking like a bit chubbier.
No, I'm
that's
talking
fine.
500
If we're
pounds.
talking 400 pound, no, that's out the window.
I'm talking SS BBW, not just BBW. What the fuck? I thought you couldn't normally sprint there. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why is this part giving me so much trouble? I beat this part in like 3 tries originally. Like, I know where I need to go, I know what I need to do, and I can do it. It's just motherfucker. Jeez, if this is this hard, I'm scared of the final jump. The final puzzle, or really just platforming segment of this game, well, not this game, but like this dungeon, there is one part right at the very end, which, oh my god. It only took me like 20 minutes to do, but even still, it is the bane of my existence. Just because of the ridiculous angles and precision I have to jump with. If I don't nail it perfectly, I fall off and have to do it again. It's only like 5 jumps, right? But every single jump. There's one jump in particular that I like to call the golden jump, because if you can get that one jump, you're basically good. Unless you manage to, like, be awful at everything in existence.
Oh my fucking god, that's expensive.
What?
Like, I'm just looking at the new tab for my phone, because it has like a bunch of different news articles, because I'm curious right now. And then there's Apple launches new $999 iPhone.
That is insane. Holy fuck, I almost just shit myself.
Who the fuck would ever invest $1,000 into an iPhone that they're just gonna replace the second they drop?
A lot of people, actually, because that's the way mob mentality and society works. The more expensive something is, the more people flock to buy it. That's actually true, too. Look at Starbucks, for example, alright? Starbucks, for a grande, used to be about $1. No one would buy it. Oh, I'm in the Crash Bandicoot part. Yay. Alright. Watch the stream for this while I explain this, because it's the Crash Bandicoot part. I want to show you where this, like, shortcut is. But it used to be like $1, really fucking cheap, and no one would buy it. They fucking hammered up the prices, right? And instantly got buyer after buyer after buyer, and it was like, what the fuck?
Okay, to be honest, I can understand that. And, like, there's only one reason I would ever buy anything from Starbucks, which was like, it was like vanilla coffee or something. That shit was delicious.
There was only one thing I ever bought, 2 things actually I ever bought from Starbucks. I really love pumpkin, right? So when the pumpkin spice latte was out, I bought that, right? Shit.
Yeah.
But the other thing was like this, chocolate chip cookies and cream, macchiato or whatever the fuck it was, and it was one of those cold drinks. And it was delicious. Alright? It was like the best thing ever. But legit though, it was fucking amazing. And that was one of the only other things I watched. Is that you watching my stream right now, or did Muhammad have to leave for a sec?
I am currently watching it.
Okay, good. Fuck. Well, I fucked it up because I fell there. I was like really close to the shortcut though. Fuck. Now that I've gotten this down, let's see if I can get this glitch.
The only thing I would ever
I
buy from motherfucking Starbucks was like that. It was like in a bottle. It was a vanilla coffee. It had like a twist off.
Oh,
tap.
if it's one of those,
like,
if it's one of those,
cap.
That's not Starbucks. If it's one of those, Starbucks is when you go into the store and spend $13 on a small coffee. That's Starbucks.
Well, I mean, it did say the whole Starbucks thing on it, but I personally couldn't care less if it was actual Starbucks, because I'm not a white chick.
It is technically, but the thing is, you're getting it really cheap in a bottle. That's not the Starbucks I know.
Yeah.
Now watch this. This is the trick. Boom. I just skipped like half the level. Now I just need to make some jumps.
Huh.
And I'm done. The area that took me over an hour is finished in the span of about 10 minutes. Not even 5.
Yeah, like 5 to 7 minutes, I'm guessing.
Yeah, just done. And now this part, which is actually pretty easy. Oh, fuck. That's not okay, that was my bad. Stupidest way to die. Tristan, what are you doing? That's a mega facepalm moment. Oh, you're gonna start spinning? Spin the world. There we go. Not really. Not really, there, Noctis. With all the shit you've dealt with already, this shouldn't be that unbelievable.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the fucking comments from that Mohammed person. Like, speaking of Steven Universe, like, the only thing I know about that, it was like people fusing with each other.
That does not sound ethical. That sounds dirty.
No, it was like some dance, and then they like merge into one person, becoming way more powerful.
So basically, Power Rangers.
Kind of Power Rangers, but it was more about gender or something like that. I don't remember.
This is ridiculous.
I agree, Noctis. This is ridiculous. But I have to deal with this bullshit anyways. So quit your bitchin', I'm the one doing all the hard shit. You're just following my instructions. Oh yeah, I had to drop down here. Forgot. And just go down here. Just start healing up, you prick. I get to jump on a woman's titties in a few seconds here.
Winning.
Winning. I am on a drug. It's called Charlie Sheen.
Oh, yeah, I am on a drug. It's called Charlie Sheen. Oh, I fucking love that Charlie Sheen thing.
Dude, the fact he was in that shitty movie Food Fight. Okay, here. Winning.
Yeah. The Food Fight is a... It is... That is the 11th circle of hell.
Nah, it's the 69th circle of hell, baby. Baby.
69. Like, 6,969th layer of hell.
Yeah, 6966. No, 6669. Yeah. Anyways, now I get to slide into the DMs. You'll see what I mean. Slide into the DMs.
You know, to be honest, I am quite glad that the movie Food Fight exists, only for the JonTron reactions.
Jesus, the JonTron reactions. I was about 2.5 hours in when I got to this point originally. I've spent maybe an hour in here now. Not even.
Cut the time in half.
Less than half.
Oh.
I'm actually plowing through this. Holy shit. Although here comes a part that I was stuck on for a while. When I get past this, I get to head back to the 2 main rooms and finish this off. I think I remember why I forgot. I think I know why I forgot to save originally. It was due to the fact that you can't save while in here. Oh, fuck. Well, then, that was an interesting way to die. Yeah, I know most of the characters in Steven Universe are women. That's why I like to call it a harem anime. No, not really. Everybody knows the greatest anime in existence is fucking Cory in the House.
Cory in the House.
Yep.
Yeah, that actually reminds me of a parody of that I saw in a comment of something. I have no recollection of what the video was called, but the guy had swastikas around his name, and his name was Cory in the Clan.
Oh. Even better. Holy shit.
Even had a guy in the KKK with sunglasses on as his profile.
Didn't know that Cory in the House could get even better, and fuck my life.
Yeah. Oh my god. Cory in the House. He's the best black white supremacist.
Exactly. Everybody knows it's back in black, baby.
He protect, he attack.
But most importantly, he deliver boneless pizza. I mean, what? Okay. Made it there. Fucking can't see. Go. Oh shit. Okay, yeah, I do need to head down here. Now I'm gonna warn you, there are no checkpoints in this area. I fuck up, it's done. I'm heading back to the beginning. And the reason I say that is this jump. That hurts my soul.
You missed.
Yep. The hardest jump in this segment. You see it? Do you see the jump?
Yeah, I saw it. That irks my soul, whoever designed that.
There are reasons I wanted the people who designed this dungeon to drown in a pool of crocodile semen last night.
Yeah, I can completely understand.
Well, I get another attempt at it at least. If I don't somehow fuck up again, like before I even get there. I wonder what would happen if a professional speedrunner tried to fucking do this dungeon as fast as possible. There's probably speedruns.
To see that.
There's probably speedruns of this dungeon alone.
I will search that up to see if that's an actual thing.
First search up what the dungeon's name is, and then search up speedrun. Because I guarantee you can beat this dungeon in less than 30 minutes if you make literally no mistakes. Like, I'm not kidding. Less than 30 minutes is all it would take. Because the dungeon itself isn't incredibly long. I made the jump. Oh my god. But the dungeon itself isn't incredibly long. It's just
Holy
the fact that you
shit.
fail.
It exists.
I knew it. What's the fastest time you can see?
The fastest one that I can see is, hang on a second. Still looking.
I beat the segment, by the way.
And the fastest one is 1 minute 28 seconds.
What the He must have glitched his way into the final room. That's the only explanation I'm willing to take.
I kind of want to see this.
It's only 1 minute 28.
Fuck off.
I did it. Finish that part. Okay, now I've got one of the 3 final doors open.
Jump through the thing, going down the elevator.
Oh. That's not even that bad of a time loss. I'm fine with that.
Alright, jump through the side onto some stairs, and across a thing. Up a place.
He definitely glitched his way up.
Oh, you can extend your jump in the air.
How?
It's like, kind of like a dash with the daggers.
Which daggers?
Just daggers, like air attack.
Air attack, air attack. Okay. I think I know what that is, and I think I can do that myself, actually. If I fail this next part, I'll try it. I'll try it once if I fail. I'm gonna try to execute the speedrun strats if I get the chance to.
This is incredibly impressive to look at.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna try to execute this. Okay, just daggers, right? I got a few of those in my gear section.
Alright. He smashed a button on an elevator, and he is ascending. Alright. Yeah, he made it pretty legitly.
If you say that as he fucking does the air dash. What's the dungeon itself called again?
Pitios Dungeon.
Pitios?
Yeah.
Pitios Dungeon speedrun. How to beat Pitios Dungeon in 6 minutes.
Yeah, there was one by a person called Glad. That's the one I'm watching.
Wait, yeah, I'm on it. 128.
Yeah.
Jumps through.
It's awesome to look at.
Hits the button. He has some daggers equipped. He's not even as high a level as me. Just looking at his HP, I can tell. Goes down. Jumps through there onto the stairs. Okay, I see what you're doing,
well,
mate.
not technically an entire speed run, more like a speed exploit. But
okay, that's just a normal jump.
This is the...
Oh, yo, that was cool to look at. Although, I'm at that point myself. So far these exploits haven't been that helpful. Yo, no way. Okay. First I need to figure out how to do that air dash. Okay. I can finish this dungeon incredibly early now. Who's watching right now? Is that you? Or is that,
Yeah, it's still me.
Okay. There's only one trick in there that I can actually use at this point, because I'm so far in already. But this will shave off more than an hour of time. I am not kidding. Line up. Okay. I can't believe I'm actually going to try this. And this will work too if I can get it. This isn't that hard of a trick at all from what I saw. Okay. I think you know what trick I'm doing.
Yeah.
Oh my... It's possible! I can do it! I can do that! Oh my god.
Oh, you almost had it.
I just slipped off because I panicked. Oh, Muhammad, you are here. It only says I have one viewer. What the hell? Huh. But, yeah, Muhammad, I think you saw what I just did. And, I'm gonna beat this dungeon an hour before it was probably going to be beaten originally. Although I probably should open the shortcut first. Yeah, I'll go do that real quick. I'll also grab all this. Okay, now let's beat this dungeon, baby. Holy fuck. Oh,
I'm guessing you missed.
No, I did it. I did it.
Oh, damn.
Then do that. I fucking did it, dude. I actually fucking did it, dude. The dungeon's done. This is my walk of victory.
Nice.
That is the coolest shit. I'm just grabbing this shit as a victory walk, dude. This is my victory lap.
Yeah, you deserve it.
Open this just in case some type of bullshit happens. Pick up all this. High elixirs, mega phoenixes, and a bunch of other shit. Oh, oh. Oh. It's beautiful. The Black Hood. I literally have tears in
Awesome.
my eyes. Dude.
You did good, man.
Oh my god. Okay. Right fucking now. And I still have time to do side quests. Ruler of the Brave. Oh. Oh. Noctis. Get rid of that emerald bracelet, because I have something new for you.
Oh, that's incredible.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Give me a sec. I need to turn off the light in my room.
You fucking did it. You fucking did it.
The hardest dungeon in the game reduced to that. Holy fuck. And the thing is, I could probably beat it in 10 minutes. Now that I know that trick, and now that I know how the speedrunners do it, I could execute that easily. As I have proven. I could beat that dungeon in under 10 minutes. In fact, you know what? That's going to be a challenge for tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to come back to this dungeon, and I'm going to beat it in less than 10 minutes.
Yeah, This definitely needs to be on stream as well.
It will be on stream. I will on stream beat the dungeon in less than 10 minutes. Oh, by the way, bye-bye, I banish you to the Shadow Realm, faggoot. This is gonna take a while, as it's being banished to the Shadow Realm. Oh no, both of them are. Well, bye-bye, faggoots.
It's still just so impressive that you managed to do it.
Totally like
Oh, dude. Fucking
There's
hell.
4 of us, just like in the game.
Well, then I gotta be a 5-star character.
Hell no. If anyone here is a rare, it's me.
Do I have an experienced band equipped? I better. Gladio always wears it, right? Actually, no, now that I have it. Yeah, an experienced band and adamantite bangle. Good.
Made it.
Oh, you'll be here to see it, Mohammed?
Tracks right here.
It'll happen after school tomorrow. By my time, which I believe is Pacific Standard Time, it will be happening at roughly 3:30. Because I'm gonna have to take a few minutes to do. I'm gonna have to take like 20 minutes to do my homework and shit once I get back from school. But after that, and I get all situated and stuff, stop by around 3:30 Pacific Standard Time. And if you want, go ahead and tell your friends. Go ahead and tell your friends go ahead and just tell them all about this shit. Because this is insane. XP points times by 30%. That is insane. I need to cut that from now on. I welcome anyone to watch this, even haters. Like, hey, haters are more views. Go ahead and hate on me. I don't give a shit.
I mean, it's just kind of expected that, like, no matter what, somebody is going to not like what somebody else puts out.
Exactly. Somebody's going to hate me regardless. So, you know what? Bring it on. Give me more views.
Somebody could just genuinely not like the content or just want to be an asshole about it.
It's usually the second one. Like, remember that one guy who joined our live stream, like, almost a year back, right at the beginning of summer, right?
Ready for more?
You bet.
I'm sorry, Mohammed,
Yes.
but I'm just saying BC, alright? I'm not disclosing any more than that. I'm sorry to say.
Knocked. On your left.
Got it.
I'm fine with giving up my province, but any more than that's a bit iffy to me. Sorry about that. Toronto. Big place. Holy shit.
Next thing I need now.
Eyes peeled, mouth closed.
But, yeah. Holy shit, dude. With that dungeon, it feels so satisfying to be able to cheese it. Like, there's the times when even if you can cheese something, you don't want to. And that's like, let's say, the final boss battle of a game, where, oh yeah, I could just use the Ring of Lucy against him and kick his ass in seconds, right? But I don't want to, because that's the climax of the game. It's the climax of the game. It's meant to be something good.
Yeah, it's meant to be something, like, the climax of something is meant to be, like, it's supposed to be the peak of the action. Why would you want to cheese that?
Like, honestly, it makes no sense. But then there's something like that, where it's fucking Meat Boy levels of impossible. And it's just like, yep, nope, fuck you.
So Noct,
Oh, well,
I've been taking pics
okay.
of whatever catches my eye, but what do you want to see?
Prompto, why now?
Me, I guess?
No prob. Leave it to me.
What? No, I was kidding.
Okay, if I want to take off and actually not crash into something, I have to take off from there. Alrighty then. I need to start landing right away, pretty much. Okay, let's get along straight away here.
You know, like just because I kind of wanted to get this, like I just wanted this to be right. So I did Google time zones. So it is Pacific Standard.
For BC? Thought so.
Yeah. I don't exactly remember the exact name for it. I'm
It's
just gonna
PST,
call
right?
it by
Pacific Standard Time.
yeah. It's Pacific Standard, and then like 8 or something.
Oh, that 8 number is just like, there's a certain time zone on the planet where it's like, that is the first time zone. That is 0 or 12.
So what's
And then
next?
it's like
Ask
1,
around a little?
2,
It's
3,
up to no
4,
good.
5, 6, 7, 8, all the way around.
I don't fucking get the time zones.
I do, but it took me a while of learning. Hide all that only show quests. Okay, where is my next place? I need to do that Griffin one, but that one just literally is grinding, so it's not that fun. It was up here, wasn't it? No, I thought there was one more quest I had to do.
What time is it? Oh. Okay. Almost 11. So,
For you,
yeah, I'm gonna have
pretty good.
yeah, for me it's 11. Anyway, I'm gonna have to go in a bit, but
Try to stay
I
on
do
for like
have
another
one
hour.
last question.
Wanna come shopping with me, big guy?
Look, if there was any place that you would want to go, where would it be?
Oh, Jesus, that is difficult. Honestly, with how much of a fucking otaku I am, I'm a filthy motherfucking weeaboo, in the words of Filthy Frank, probably Japan. If it's just
Yeah,
for a visit, then
like-
definitely Japan. If it's for living there permanently, I'd just like to stay in Canada, but I do want a summer home in Japan.
Yeah, I would very much want a summer home there.
I don't want to live there
Mm,
permanently, though.
like-
That is not something I want to do.
Like there is a specific part of Japan that I want to visit.
Hokkaido?
Akihabara.
Oh, damn. The big-ass weeaboo area. There you go.
To be honest, a city caked in anime, that's my shit. Also the fact of, like, the 10-floor Sega buildings that are filled to the brim with games.
And there's just me who'd go to one of those underground manga places where the deeper you go, the kinkier the shit gets.
Oh my god.
Clear
Like,
skies,
you're finding the
the
most
temperature rising.
obscure genres conceivably possible.
It's just like Asian tool porn as they slowly stick a screwdriver into an electrical socket. And it's like, that's your wank material there. It's fucking Japan. They've been isolated from the rest of the world for thousands of years. I wouldn't doubt it. The main excuse for Japan's, like, the stuff that we Westerners consider so weird about Japan, the main excuse for that, and it actually makes a lot of sense, is they've been isolated from the rest of the entire fucking planet for thousands of years.
Yeah, and to be honest, I mean, if you're separated from the rest of like everybody else for that long, you're bound to come up with some strange things that you would consider normal.
Yeah, exactly. That's where John Tron's Head of the Samurai bullet shoot 'em up came from.
Yeah, like that I absolutely adore. I mean, like fucking look at Tom Hanks from Castaway. He was there for a couple of years and he became best friends with a ball. Couple more years.
Give that thing a couple more decades, and imagine the tentacles coming out of it. That's the exact quote.
Yeah, exactly.
I am writing Bleach. Yeah, that... Mind correcting yourself there? You're watching Bleach. Okay. I've gotten to about, I think, episode 60 so far.
Jesus.
Just when Blondie gets kidnapped and taken to hell. Like, I literally just got to the episode she got kidnapped. Haven't gotten any farther in it yet. I'm literally just dodging everything. It is amazing. Griffin Feather.
The way I feel about, like, vacationing there, like, Japan would be the only place that I would ever want to go on vacation, and, like, I would probably be debating where to live at that point.
If
and it would most likely be, like, I'll visit there a couple of times, maybe like 5 times, and then after that, decide.
For me, it'd be like, if I was going on a tour, like 1 or 2 days in each spot, but I'm moving on after 1 or 2 days, then I don't mind where I go in the world. I'll go anywhere that isn't full of terrorists. But if it's like,
So most of the Middle East?
Yeah, but if it's like a 3 or 4 month vacation, I'm going to Japan. You're not stopping me there. Because that's the one place I can see myself being entertained for that long. I get bored incredibly easily, yet anime, manga, all that shit keeps me captivated forever. Literally forever. Like, even after the shows are done and the mangas are dried out, I turn to fanfiction. Like, fucking take High School DxD, for example. I pumped that sucker dry. Although I refuse to read the mangas.
In more than one way.
No. Shut the fuck up.
I'm not sorry.
You should be, though. You really should be, and you're a terrible person for not being. Sorry.
Yes, I'm a terrible person for saying that, and I accept it.
We need to replenish our supply of curatives.
Gotcha.
Now, okay. I'm going to talk about Akino for a second. I, myself, am a sadist, but in no way am I a masochist. I hate experiencing pain. But, thankfully, Akino is both. So...
Yeah,
as long as she stays the M part in our relationship, I'm okay with an S&M relationship, as long as I get to be the S.
Okay, I forgot what that stood for.
That means sadist and masochist.
Okay.
Masochist is someone who takes sexual pleasure from pain.
Yeah,
basically darkness.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I remember those. Like, the way I feel about sadism is that everybody is at least, semi a sadist.
I am a full-on sadist. Like, if it's my friends and it's, like, pain that they're not looking for, I should say, then no, I don't take pleasure in that. But you give me a whip and a girl who wants it, yeah, I'm on that like white on rice.
Yeah. Like, to be honest, again, fucking, like, I am also fucking full-on sadist.
1 second.
Like,
Muhammad, I've seen a bit of One Piece, but I couldn't get into it. The fact that there's like 900 episodes is just too daunting to me.
It was like fucking 807 at this point.
No, I think it's actually over 900. I've watched, I think like 10 episodes of it, but I can't keep going. I can't. Like, I'm kind of having that problem with Bleach, because I actually haven't watched it in like almost a month now. Because I'm just looking at the number of episodes that there are and just going, what the fuck? It's like trying to watch Pokemon from episode 1. Good fucking luck with that. fuck, I remember the days when Pokemon was just first coming out in America. Oh, I remember when the first Pokemon movie came out. Oh my god, that one was good. You know what's a meme I've seen on the internet actually relating to Pokemon that's fucking amazing?
What?
It was like with Mewtwo, and he's like, I am the strongest Pokemon in the world. I am the ultimate life form, and oh shit! And it's just a Master Ball, and it's like, shit! You may be the strongest life form, but nothing beats the fucking Master Ball. And then Arceus comes along and it's like, I am the god of this world. I created everything and everyone, and ah shit, that's a Master Ball.
Hey, what's up for a bite?
I've seen that meme. Oh! Oh. That's not good. That's a bad thing. I think his parents told him to go to fuck to bed.
Wow,
That's probably what happened.
The condition is superb. Here's your hard-earned reward. Now then, let's see what answers I can coax out of this.
The fuck happened? Your internet jump up its own ass?
Yeah, the internet, it did the Sudoku.
Oh, toasty.
Anyway, as I was saying, fucking, if I had to summarize One Piece in one sentence, it would be pirates that can't swim.
There you go. Fucking nailed it.
And just to elaborate on that, like, I don't understand why he can't swim.
Apparently the fruit curses you. Like, it literally inflicts a magical curse that says, hey motherfucker, guess what? No swimming.
I mean, is it just like you don't know how to swim and you're terrified of water, or you don't know how to swim and, like, is it you can never learn how to swim again, or it's going to be a really difficult time?
No, you can literally never learn how to swim again. It is impossible. Even if you do the motions correctly, basically, like, your body density goes up to that of a fucking stone. It's like you lose all your human
submarine
buoyancy.
without the air tank.
Yeah, exactly. It's like fucking... You're just a hunk of metal, right? That's all you are, and you cannot fucking swim, even if you do all the motions and everything correctly. No. The water is your worst nightmare when you've eaten one of the devil's fruit.
The thing I'm thinking about is it just swimming, or, like, since he's rubber, can he turn into a boat?
No. He would still sink like a rock because of the curse.
Yeah, I mean, but the curse is for him swimming. Like, if
would count as swimming. He's propelling his physical body through the water. That is technically the definition of swimming. Swimming is propelling oneself through the water with the use of your body.
Hey, wanna hit up the crow's nest?
If he's floating on like a floaty or something like that, like an air-filled inner tube or something like that, that'd be fine. Because he himself is not swimming at all. He's not using his body in any way to swim. The floaty itself is carrying him.
Yeah, I looked that up. It kind of elaborates on that. Like, it is the sport or activity of propelling oneself through the water with the use of their limbs.
Yeah, exactly.
But,
so
like,
why did I get a fast travel?
If he was able to turn into a boat, then he wouldn't be so much propelling himself with his limbs. He would just be sitting there.
Motherfucker, it means the same thing.
Whatever.
Just quiet. Yay, I beat the Adamantoy, so I get this little cutscene thing.
Whoa, hey, congrats on taking that thing down,
He's like
huh?
some
seriously,
fucking
impressive
velociraptor
stuff.
shit.
I tell you, it makes me want to write articles again.
I'm sorry, Muhammad. I'm sorry. I mean, no disrespect to you, alright?
My kitchen's safe.
But I have no respect towards the creators of Sword Art Online.
Edible.
Those people can all go jump in a ditch. The reason being, the premise is great. The story, decent. The time skips of, like, fucking 3 episodes and they're done the game.
Not bad. Thanks
Alright.
to you boys, my research
Alright,
of long life
fucking kill yourselves!
Yeah, in my personal experience, I watched all of it. Well, actually, not all of it. I stopped maybe about fucking
Well, I'll be. Never
like
thought I'd see a movie about
95% through
I'll
the
bet you
second
there's a
season.
whopper like that out there just waiting to be
You
caught.
have literally friend zoned the character. You have
Looky here.
like,
The heroes of legend.
The way I see it
Kids are
was
the talk of the
fucking.
town.
It,
No, the land.
I mean, it was something that I watched, but I needed something to keep myself occupied,
The earth has
just to
you.
stop
Into eternal
from like
slumber has the
just
adamantine
not
one.
watching it.
Learn
yeah,
the
like
secrets
I
of
literally
long life.
couldn't.
I
I couldn't.
must.
I wish I could, but I couldn't. It was just
You boys took down Adamantis? Huh.
like
Reggie Rascal
my
fell back in
personal.
the day,
The
and
one
now
I
he
feel like that's
finished
like
the job.
Sword Art Online that has the absolute best execution of that type of plot.
Finally, I could cook in peace.
Log
Thanks
Horizon.
to y'all. The
Log
sounds of
Horizon
summer.
and
Music's my
Overlord.
ears.
Those are the two.
Yeah. Oh, just
Hey,
Overlord
I
is
heard
one of
about
my
Lowlife.
favorites,
Seriously, that's amazing. You guys
and,
are gonna go
and I
down
can't
in
believe that
history.
shit's getting a second season.
You can't believe what shit's getting a second season?
Overlord's getting a second season and a
Yeah,
movie.
I'm so it's getting a movie? Oh,
Yeah,
fuck yes.
like usually when they're like, hey, we're getting a second season or whatever, I don't exactly remember what it said on the article that I was reading about it, but I think it was that Overlord is getting a movie, which in this case, for like a series that's been over for a while, it's going to be like a recap movie, and then it's going to move into season 2.
Yeah.
Hey,
Death
know,
Note.
I submitted my official
I'm not
report to the
into
company.
serious
I
series or
made
thriller
sure they
series
did
really
a
that
great
much.
job you did.
The only legitimate thriller I can say I ever watched and really enjoyed was Shiki, which it starts out slow, but it builds up so fast. It's the only one I could really think of that I actually really liked. I understand why people like it. I really do. In fact, I myself can say, great anime. It's not for me, though. Just not my type.
Yeah, I kind of feel like the exact same way. I mean, like, it's an interesting premise. A notebook that can kill anybody if you write their name in it.
And the person
But
gets a god
it-
complex because of that.
Yeah, like, but for me, it's not my cup of tea. It's not something that I would watch.
Like I said, the
Looking for a
only
place to
thriller
stay,
anime
ain't ya?
I love, like legitimately like and love, is Shiki, which, oh my god, dude. By the way, have you watched it yet?
Again, no, mainly because I've been focusing on other stuff.
Screw your other anime for a bit,
I'm-
dude. Look at Shiki.
No, it's not that. I got a lot of work to do, but I'm planning on like fucking binging it over the weekend.
Okay, that makes sense.
Cause like I just got too much work to do right now, so the weekend is the perfect time to binge it.
Alright. Hey, I'm heading back to Altisha.
Hooray!
Because I'm finally done every single side quest in the normal area. So now literally all I have to do for side quests and shit is in Altisha. Like, Muhammad, most of the animes you've been listing off are like really common animes that really people just getting into anime watch. I'm the kind of guy who goes for the much more, like, obscure and, like, not well-known animes. Hunter x Hunter. I've been meaning to check it out, but I haven't gotten a chance yet. I've been busy with other animes.
Like, just speaking of, like that, if I remember correctly, it's like pronounced Hunter Hunter, which I don't understand. There's an X in there.
I'm saying Hunter x Hunter, and no one will stop me.
But anyway, the way I kind of feel about it, it's like from what I know of it so far, it just isn't interesting to me personally. A basic summary that I've heard of it, it was something like people kicking the shit out of each other with rock, paper, scissors.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Explain.
They pretty much fight each other using like their physical bodies as like rock, paper, or scissors or something. I don't remember.
What?
Well then, how may I be of service?
What the fuck?
What?
I'm sorry, I just can't grasp that idea. What the fuck? It's like kaiju. Like kaijo. You heard of that anime, right? Where they smack each other with their asses?
Up to the task?
Oh yeah, that.
Excellent choice.
It's like, okay, I see where the idea came from.
The key to success, lads.
But why?
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm fine with a shit ton of fan service if there's also a plot, but from what I can tell, it's just busty and well, big butted women beating the shit out of each other with what I just listed. Which,
yeah, and
personally, I've been meaning to watch like a single episode of that to see if it's interesting to me or not. But I just haven't gotten around to it.
There was a clip I saw, right, where the woman just nudged the chick with her ass, and then all of a sudden her ass crack lit up red like a fucking laser beam, and all of a sudden is thrown across the field. Like fucking hot. It's like the fucking scene from fucking, it's like someone got chucked by a Titan from Attack on Titan, and it's like, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
Please explain. Every season has new thing in HXH. Okay. Understandable. But, yeah, like I said, I go for that obscure shit. The shit that nobody ever talks about.
Go on. The Lakshmi is through there.
Oh, you know, just speaking of, like, the obscure shit that nobody talks about, I don't remember the name, but it was really shitty.
Anyone else got goosebumps?
What happened in it? Like, fucking somebody with a bat beating the shit out of someone and bringing back to life every time he killed him or something.
It's big.
What's that?
Is it fog?
It was like 4 episodes or something. I watched all of them. It was strange.
What was it called again?
Camera.
I don't remember the name.
Okay.
I got it, you guys.
Better take her down.
Yeah, it just doesn't come to me.
Ah. Oh shit.
I want to just flop onto a hotel.
I'm trying to remember one of the most obscure animes I ever watched. I probably actually have it on my Crunchyroll list. Give me a minute. Even though it got a second season, I've almost never seen anybody talking about Oraimu, or There's No Way My Little Sister Can Be This Cute, is the other name for it.
Oh. I've actually been meaning and watching that.
Interviews with Monster Girls I don't see get talked about often. And you thought there was never a girl online.
Oh, I actually watched like half of that.
GJ Club or Good Job Club. That one I almost never see anyone watch.
Okay, that I have never heard of.
It's literally just one of those feel-good animes. Something you watch and just have fun with.
Alright.
There are a bunch of others, but most of those ones I watched before I got Crunchyroll, so I watched them on like GoGo Anime and shit, so I can't remember them myself, actually.
Tonight.
Like, if you described one of those obscure animes that I have watched, like, to my face, and you described it, I could probably pinpoint the name within seconds.
Yeah, I remember like watching all of that one, but it was something like a kind of a short, like purplish haired angel with a giant ass spiked bat murdering someone
That was
and bringing them back to life a lot.
Yeah, I saw that myself. Fuck. I only watched one full episode of it and like 5 minutes of the second episode. Oh, fuck. I can't remember it myself. I can't remember the name myself, but yeah.
Got it.
Did you find it?
I'm listening.
That was bad and you should
I remember the name.
I'm listening.
It was, I think it was, Bokusatsu Tenshi Dokuro-chan. I think that was it.
Yeah, Bokusatsu Tenshi no Dokuro-chan. I remember that myself.
Yeah, the only reason I remember that was because, well, the theme song was catchy.
If you're new in anime, Muhammad, I have a YouTuber to recommend to you, alright? Search up someone called Misty Chronexia on YouTube. He makes really good top 10 lists about anime, right? And I guarantee you, you will find something you enjoy.
Yeah. When I was new to anime, which was like 4 or 5 years ago, that's pretty much where I got all of the things that I wanted to watch.
I still get most of the shit I watch from there. Most of. There are some things that I get myself. But
yeah, most things I get myself now, but there was the occasional time where I was like, ooh, cool, new video. What do we have here?
Yeah, exactly. It's like fam.
So, what brings you here today? Be forewarned, this won't be a test of luck, but of skill. You're always welcome here.
Let me actually... Altisha's surprisingly big and fleshed out, but the thing is, you can't go to, like, more than half the map. Which actually makes me incredibly sad. Because I would love to see more of this map.
Yeah, it really sucks.
Shop till you drop.
Well, I guess I'll do hunts then. I guess I'll do all the hunts here. I'll also talk.
Feeling
Jesus.
a bit peckish, lads? We've some troublemakers on our hands.
You know, there was also
Up to the
like
task?
one that I watched maybe like when I was very new to
That ought to
anime.
tide you over for a bit.
I don't remember the name of it whatsoever, but it
Wishing
had
you
something to
lads
do
a
with like
safe return.
some sort of like
Splendid.
mech suit
Where are we off to?
that you had. I don't remember.
I specifically remember one of my first animes is actually a pretty big one. It was, Excel World was one of my first ones. As well as...
I've never heard of that.
At the time, it was pretty big. High School of the Dead. At the time, High School of the Dead was actually pretty big on the internet.
It's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
Those were like my two first animes.
Like, fucking High School of the Dead. That was my shit for a while.
It still is. I still look at fanfiction. Although, because of how much it's fallen out of style, it doesn't get updated often, the fanfictions, which is unfortunate. There's one I'm specifically following And honestly, it's really good.
What was it? One of my favorite sections from one of the episodes was like where they were fucking balancing on a stone wall with like a shitload of zombies to the left.
And they saved the little girl and the dog, and the dog fucking starts barking, attracting more of them.
No, not that. Like, over to the right, there was just a cat sleeping.
Oh yeah, that little fucking snarky ass little shitbag.
Just, I don't give a fuck. Just sitting over there, not giving two shits whatsoever. It's funny, to say the least.
Okay, he's not weak to that, so I'll just do this. I'm fighting a Mind Flare right now, but it's like level 20 something. And with the black cloak, this is just so easy.
Yeah, it looks easy.
Ouchies. I'm not even gonna waste an ether to fucking get this guy.
Come on, baby. It's not like you were losing. That's great.
Thanks for like the multi-parry. Fuck. Oh right. Ooh, there's a weapon shop. Why the fuck are you as a weapon shop here? It's the new movie? No, I have not. Unfortunately, I haven't seen the original or the new one. I heard it was really fucking creepy though, so I might check it out sometime.
I have not seen it. Have you seen it? Oh, like
the movie
that
you know with the clown.
Yeah, that I've heard of like the 19 something original, like 1990 something.
Yeah, like 1996, I believe it was.
Yeah, some of it was like it was genuinely strange, and other bits of it were honestly funny.
You'll float too, you'll float too, you'll float too! Ugh.
One of my favorite bits from that entire thing would most definitely have to be just, is your refrigerator running? Then you better go catch it! Ha 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 ha! That laugh is amazing.
Jesus.
Like, that fucking laugh just brings me life.
Yo. Actually, this is about High School of the Dead. You know what one scene is that is literally physically impossible?
Looks like that
the scene where he fires and it goes through her boobs, right?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
The bullet is going like twice the speed of sound. Think of how fast her tits must be going for that to be possible.
Looking to put your skills to the test, eh?
Would rip them off her chest.
Excellent choice.
Yeah, it makes no sense, but boobies.
The key to success, lads.
Yeah, plot and fan service. They reduce all logic to nothing. Fuck, that's a bit out of the way, isn't it?
We off to.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
Oh, 3 people are watching, so that's you, Muhammad, and someone else.
You get to enjoy it with us.
Yeah.
All 3 of us.
But just going back to the previous topic of like the new It. Like, to be honest, I have no intention of seeing it, mainly because just for me I kind of feel like it's trying a little bit too hard to be scary.
I just feel like horror movies aren't my thing, dude. Like, I never get scared in them. If I went to a horror movie, I'd go to get scared. But they never freak me out. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I have the wrong thing equipped.
Yeah.
Wait, oh, I can just do this to them.
Like, fucking, the one time where I went to a horror movie, I don't remember the name, but...
That ain't a good sign, that's for sure.
Maybe, like, the original Annabelle or something.
The only horror movie that actually got me, like, scared was when I was 11 years old and watched Insidious.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway,
So,
as I was
here
saying,
to
like,
take a cruise?
in watch the first Annabelle one, and like, I'm pretty sure everybody else around me was scared, which they were like, it was like, I went there with
Fantastic. Call when you need a ride back.
mom,
I actually want to check out the Blair Witch Project myself.
and there was like a lot of other adults there.
was
I
wondering
think
when you might show up.
I don't remember it too well.
Made it back in one piece, eh?
Anyway, fucking, like, I'm pretty sure everybody else was like scared because I could hear some like
So,
like
what brings
very
you here
faintly
today?
somewhere, and I'm trying to hold back the laughter.
Yeah, I'd be holding back the laughter at that
Like-
point too.
That ought to tide you
I
over
mean,
for a bit.
it's
Fuck is this
a
thing?
doll. How are you going to make that scary?
Do take care out there.
You're talking about Chucky, right?
Splendid.
No,
Where
like
are we off to?
the like one
Oh,
of the
Annabelle,
only
yeah, I remember
horror
Annabelle.
movies that I actually genuinely went to was that. I was kind of holding back laughter because it's a doll. Just burn it.
Like, the fucking thing I didn't understand. I actually never understood why people got so freaked out by Chucky and shit like that.
Gentlemen, it has
'Cause
been a pleasure.
To me, atmosphere and well-timed jump scares is what gets me, right? With a build-up of
Yeah.
atmosphere and a very well-timed jump scare, or like a very unsettling mood, is the only thing that can get me to shiver, right?
Yeah,
When
like,
the monster starts talking, going, I'm gonna cut you, bitch, it just turns into fucking, oh, okay. So,
Fucking Freddy Krueger.
I can't believe people were actually scared of that. I can't believe people were legitimately scared of that movie. Jason is the closest thing to an actual scary villain from those kinds of movies I can think of, and even then, he's not scary.
I mean, like no talking whatsoever, just murder.
Right.
And also that sound, just that
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Honestly, I actually kind of want to get Friday the 13th because I hear it's a pretty easy game to platinum, but
Yeah, I just kind of feel like with the whole horror thing, like there's
So, care to
like
take a
for me
cruise?
there's kind of like two categories from what I've seen, like of all the horror movies that I've seen and stuff. Like it's either campy and funny, and I can see how this would be creepy back then, but
Fantastic.
it's
Call when
it's
you need a
just
ride back.
it's just funny now. And then for me, I personally feel like there's just trying too hard.
Well, look
Like,
who it is.
we're gonna make you shit yourself, kind of scary.
Looks like that monster
Also,
was no match for you
uh,
lot.
Speaking of one that I really don't understand, there's like, it's like one of those kind of thriller movies, and it's
Well,
about two
how
girls
may I
stuck
be
in a
of
pool.
service?
what the fuck?
Like the
There
person
isn't enough content
who is
there.
like the person who like also there's like somebody trying
Excellent
to
choice.
fucking murder them or something. I don't fucking know. I can't care enough about it.
Teamwork is the key to
Yeah,
success.
I wouldn't
Anyway,
care about it enough
like-
either.
Like there are people swimming, and they're on the announcements. It's like, yeah, we're closing up the pool for the long weekend. It's like 5 days to a week kind of long weekend, and then like as you can clearly see two people still swimming around in there, he starts closing the thing up, which it's still going quite slow to be honest. So you could get out if you actually tried. They didn't, so they're stuck in a pool.
Yeah, like the
How is it scary?
probably one of the only freaky movies I can think of from back in that time would have to be the ever so famous found footage horror movie, The Blair Witch Project. Because that one
Yeah.
had amazing atmosphere, great build-up, and some of the most insane jump scares I've ever seen. No, I have not played FF15's DLC yet. I'm going to buy them soon, though. It's a total of $14.
Like, I've heard a lot of good things about that, but I'm just kind of not interested in it.
I'm definitely going to watch it at some point.
I mean, I want to watch it, but I'm never gonna watch, like, any of the other kind of found footage ones, mainly because that's just... Like, every horror movie after that point, like, for a good amount of time, a lot of horror movies tried to imitate the found footage sort of thing.
I can understand why they would. It's legitimately a freaky concept.
Yeah, it is a freaky concept, but, like, with the oversaturation for that, I just kind of feel like it gets old at some point.
Yeah, I can understand that.
So, care to take a cruise?
The only horror game... Okay, I'm gonna move into horror games here. The only horror game I can think of that ever legitimately freaked me out was, honestly, every single game in the Slender series, and to this day, I still can't play it without getting shivers.
Huh.
Because I've heard real-life legends of Slender before, and that causes me to stay up at night.
Yeah. One of my favorite moments from when me and fucking Bowen and Brayden went over to fucking Aiden's house. Like, we were all there for like the night. Fucking they were like, the three of them were playing Outlast on the couch across from me. They were like pissing themselves, and then there's just me playing on Brayden's iPad, like dismantling a tower.
Boy,
like they're shitting themselves, and I'm just over there like,
Splendid. Where are we
I'd be the guy. I'd be the guy playing Outlast who just goes, "Oh, cool. Yo, you look fucking sick. What the fuck? Who modeled you?" I'd just be that guy who starts picking it apart instead of actually, like, fucking getting scared. I'd be that guy who'd notice, like, hey, there's a missing texture here, as I'm being chased by the Wall Rider.
So, care to take a cruise?
Like, I'm the kind of person that you need the perfect setup to actually freak me out. Like I said, Slender's formula is so perfectly terrifying. Think about it. A dude who just phases in and out of existence wherever he wants. Dead silent. More silent than the wind itself. You look at him, and your vision will fill with static as sound fills your ears. And as he gets closer and closer, you start to feel sick. The further and further into his domain you travel, the more aggressive he'll be. He cannot be killed by guns or knives or any of that. And when he finally catches you, he takes his tentacles and just takes you away. You don't know what's going to happen to you.
Where are we off to?
Yeah. Like, that, I feel, is a very... Like, it's a great setup for, like, a whole horror thing.
And Slender, the 8 pages, the original, executed at the absolute best.
Fantastic. Call when you need a ride back.
Yeah, like, the way I kind of feel about horror games, it needs to be, like, one of two things for me to be freaked out for it. It would need a perfect setup if it's something that I know.
Made it back in one piece, eh?
Or it would need to be, like, something I've never heard of for it to also be kind of scary.
And even then, that's a shot in the dark.
So,
yeah,
what brings
like,
you here today?
even then, it could be a shot in the dark, but, I mean, Well, since it's a new thing that, like, has never been done before, like,
Good call. Now,
it could go in
picture
whichever direction it can conceivably think of. So,
ready or not?
and this kind of, like, brings me to a point of, like, what I would consider some of the shittiest horror games ever. Like, the fucking Five Nights at Freddy's games.
The first and second one were scary, but they got so oversaturated.
Yeah, the first and second, they were actually kind of genuinely scary. But once you see those jump scares enough, it just kind of doesn't faze you.
Like, fucking take a look at Markiplier for a minute, right? You see him play it, and it's just like, oh, fucking let me win, when he's doing the 20-20-20 shit. And it's just like,
Yeah.
I feel your pain. I feel you, my dude.
Yeah, I mean, like, the first and second, they were actually quite good innovations for that sort of thing.
Gentlemen, it has been a pleasure.
After that, it just got worse and worse.
I can agree to that.
Let's grab a bite.
Greetings.
Okay, now I believe I finished all the side quests. I think now all I have to do is tours, level up my abilities, and hunts.
Oh, also, speaking of that, like, one of the worst things I feel the series has ever done, fucking, like, FNAF World, was it? Like,
There was a joke, but at the same time, it's just so... it's not even a funny
I
joke.
know it was... It wasn't... Like, I know it was a joke, but for me, it was personally the final nail in the coffin for it.
It was, to me as well. It was just like, nope, I'm fucking done.
Yeah, I mean, like, the story in that, it's kind of a interesting story, but like, I just don't see where you could go with it. Like, I feel like the only way you are ever going to get a new game out of that series would be, surprise, there's actually another location.
And that's what Sister Location did. That's literally exactly what Sister Location did.
I mean,
Did
like,
you forget about Sister Location? Did you?
I just couldn't care about the names of, like, all of the games in there.
Had a feeling you forgot
Mainly
about
because,
Sister
like,
Location.
after the second one, it just wasn't interesting. Like, the concept of a game based around jump scares, it was interesting for the first one. The second one, not so much, but I could also get into it. And just after that, it didn't have the same effect on me. It went from, oh Jesus, to God damn it.
Possibly the best, like, fan game that took the absolute ever-living piss out of Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Pingas. Best game.
Wait, what?
Best game. Yes, it exists. Check out the YouTuber MasterMax888. He played all the Five Nights at Pingas games.
Five Nights at Pingas.
Yep,
So we're talking-
Pingas with a Dr. Ivor Robotnik.
Oh, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That, to be honest, is actually one of my favorite memes.
It's one of mine as well. Snooping as usual, I see.
Uh,
For anyone who doesn't know, that's where Pingas originally comes from.
yeah, it came from one of the Sonic cartoons.
The only Sonic cartoon I legitimately enjoyed as a child was Sonic X. I legit watched that shit.
Yeah, I legit watched that as well. I think I finished it as well, and I liked it.
There's also one Sonic game that nobody seems to talk about that, I'll be honest, I had for my Nintendo DS and I legitimately enjoyed. Take a guess what that is, fam.
Sonic Adventure? I mean,
No.
wait, Sonic Rush.
No, but that one was actually pretty fun. I liked that one as well.
Yeah, I loved the absolute shit out of Sonic Adventure Rush.
No, I'll tell you what it is. Sonic Chronicles. The RPG.
I fucking loved that.
I couldn't stop playing it. Nobody talks about it. It was like insane. I loved that game.
Like, I played and replayed that game so many times.
I think I only ever beat it once. I can't even remember what the ending was like. You know what? After I'm done in this call, after I'm done playing tonight, I am going and I am watching a Let's Play of that. Because it's been so long, I can barely remember it. I remember beating this Eggman base and coming across this girl who wear this metal suit. And it turned out she was a fucking echidna, which Knuckles thought was extinct. And like this whole story subplot about the universe's ending and shit happened, and it's just like, yes.
Yeah, I think I played that game to completion maybe like 2 or 3 times.
It was so much fun. Imagine Sonic 06's storyline, except coherent and actually executed well.
Yeah, it was great.
Like, oh my god, that was one of my favorite games as a child. That with Bowser's Inside Story and Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. Those 3 games made up my childhood right there.
Like, 2 of those 3 games, they absolutely demolished my childhood with how good they were.
I bet you the one that wasn't in there was let me guess, Legend of the Seven Stars. It's a pretty old title at this point.
Yeah, I don't have an N64 to play that on.
N64? What the fuck are you
fucking
smoking?
Super Nintendo. Sorry, I kind of stupid for a second. Like, it was 3D. I thought it was like fucking that for a second because that was the only thing that I remember back in the day being 3D. Because I've never played like the original Star Fox 64 or any of those.
It's actually a game for, I believe, the SNES. And,
yeah, SNES, which I have 2 of.
Yeah, and I specifically remember downloading it as an emulator on my Wii. Because the Nintendo Wii was one of my first systems, right? One of them. I believe my first was the Nintendo DS. And it was the very first game I had ever bought on the internet, right? And I never fucking regretted it.
Yeah, I still remember my first ever console that I got and the first game I ever played.
The very first quote-unquote video game I ever played. I actually myself did not know this. I only found out from my mom, right? Because she's actually the one who showed me it. A little ditty called Knee Bouncers on the computer. Apparently, I was like 2 years old, right? And my mom shows me this game, Knee Bouncers, where it's like, use the mouse to pop bubbles, or like, use the mouse to make the monster jump. Like, really childish and easy shit like that, right? But it will hold a special place in my heart for the pure fact that it is the very first video game I ever played.
Yeah. Like, I still remember the first ever system that I got, which was like, it was the DS.
Yep. My man. You and me.
Yeah.
I
still pretty much remember the title of the first ever game that I played on it.
What was that?
It was like SpongeBob and Nicktoons Globs of Doom or something.
Globs of Doom? I had that on my Wii.
Yeah, I had that on my DS. I got maybe about halfway through it, and then I don't know where it went.
I fucking beat that game like 5 times. Okay, because of how old it is, I'm gonna spoil the ending for you. You fight a literal planet made of goo.
Yeah, I kind of figured as well.
It basically pulls a Dead Space 3 moon battle with you, and it is so good. Like, as a little kid, I thought it was the most epic thing ever. It felt like I was a fucking titan fighting against the gods. Like, it was unreal, dude. As a kid, it was such a magical experience.
Just, you know, like, speaking of things that will just forever hold a special place in my heart, like, I have a shelf with some of my favorite games on it, like, behind me.
Yeah.
Okay, so, like, this, I would have to say, is, like one of my 2 favorite Xbox games I have ever played.
Which is that?
It would have to be, I think it was Prototype 2.
Oh.
That was one of my favorites, and also Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance.
There you go. There you go. One game. It was.
I played that to completion. Like, I beat all of the content for it, maybe like 2 or 3 times over.
One game.
Because I loved it.
Yeah. One game I specifically remember, and nobody, I've literally never heard a single person mention this game. Ever. Not a single person. There's a game for the Nintendo DS I got years ago called Starfy's Adventures.
Oh, I have that, and I love that game.
I beat it, I beat the secret world, I beat all the challenges, I 100 fucking percented it. Oh
like,
my god,
it was,
dude.
I feel like that was, like, pretty much a Kirby game before I ever played a Kirby game.
Exactly! You actually get it. Oh my god, you actually get it.
Are you kidding me?
It was like underwater Kirby, and it was so much fun.
I can definitely agree to that, dude.
Everything in order.
Oh, I remember Starfy's Adventures so well. Because I remember having that...
Reminiscing like this is so much fun.
How should we do this now?
I remember there was specifically one point in the game that I just could not beat for like the longest time, and then I just tried a random thing and it worked, and I was in pure ecstasy. Like, I was so happy.
Let's go.
But how I got the game is actually very interesting, and it's actually to most people, it would be very traumatic,
When you are, Ignis.
but to me, I just didn't really care that much. What happened was, I don't know how, but somehow one of my friends convinced me to go biking on a bike that had no brakes while I wasn't wearing a helmet, right?
Huh.
And I go down this really steep ass hill, like insanely steep. And about halfway down, I see a minivan pull up right in my path. And I just freeze, and I go right into the side of it. Thankfully, I didn't hit my head, even though I didn't have a helmet. But, like, my entire hip, right? You could see bone.
Ooh.
And I lost consciousness, I think, 3 times in the ambulance. I blacked out for the entire ambulance ride. Like, I couldn't remember it when I fully woke up. And
Not much to look at.
At least we can buy weapons here.
I specifically remember I get home from ER, right? And I'm in a wheelchair at the time because my leg is so fucked up. And, my mom trying to make me feel better is like, Tristan, would you like me to go buy you a video game to, like, save, to like, give you something to do? And I'm like, yeah, that'd be great. She comes home with Starfy. And through my entire injury, that game kept me going. That game made me happy. I couldn't go to school for like 3 months. And for that entire 3 months, I played that game, and it is what kept me going, dude.
Yeah, like, 2 more things that I have on my shelf over here. Like I have, like, 2 different sections. Like, half of one is for, like, PlayStation and Xbox, and then half of another is, like, the Nintendo games. Like, one that I have right here for the original, like, for the DS, Aliens Infestation.
Aliens Infestation. I know I've heard that name tossed around a few times, but I can't remember where.
It's pretty much like a Metroidvania in the Aliens universe.
That actually sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I loved that game for the amount of time that I had it.
Looking back on it, Starfy as a game is not that great. However, I would still play through it until I beat it 20 times over if I still had it.
Yeah, like, you know, this is the first time I've ever heard of somebody actually owning that other than me.
Jesus. Like, nobody talks about it. Nobody talks about that fucking game, and I'm so sad they don't. It made up my childhood, dude. And I remember seeing ads on TV and shit for it and everything.
The humor and the general gameplay, which is pretty much like Kirby. It's pretty much like a child's first Kirby game.
Yeah, Babby's first Kirby game.
It's so good. The humor is enjoyable. The mini games are awesome. Like, there's that fucking there's like that Cooking Mama mini game or something.
Oh, the one where you had to like spin the fucking onigiris or whatever they were.
Yeah, where you had to spin those. That took up so much of my time.
You had to spin like the fucking squid into the batter, and you couldn't spill the batter. And it was like, it reminded me of the Pokemon Poffin making minigame from Pearl, Diamond, and Platinum.
Yeah. Like, one of the other games that I absolutely just it took up a lot of my time from my childhood. Like, you know the Mario Party games, right?
I had Mario Party DS. That took up a lot of time in my childhood.
Yeah, I loved that.
Oh.
Like, for me, because, like, my fingers, I could not press the button fast enough. I was stuck on the first board for a month.
Fun. Then there was me
Like,
where it was like, I beat the
but-
fucking game in like maybe 20 hours tops.
Yeah, I mean, I just couldn't beat the first one because I was not able to press the button fast enough to be able to get out of his, well, fucking, like, suck you down into his mouth stuff.
Yeah,
I
with the
couldn't
piranha
do
trap.
that.
Oh.
Yeah, but, like, I'd have to say, just with the general challenge, if you've never played one of those before, and, like, at that age, just
Everything in order.
that is quite a long game.
Right behind
Did
you.
you
Like,
ever
if you
get
aren't-
to the
if you
final
aren't
board?
good like I am. Yeah, I did.
Bowser's pinball machine. The fact it was a fucking pinball machine made it so much better, dude. It made it so good.
Yeah.
Like, fuck. I wish I still had most of these games, dude.
Yeah. Like, I still do.
I can summon enemies?
Yeah. You didn't know?
No, I didn't.
You know,
So, Muhammad
there is
says
another-
he has to go see Starfy right now, so he left the stream temporarily. And you know what? Good on him. Good on him. It is a game he
Yeah,
needs to see.
Let's go.
Yeah, good on him. Like, one of the games that I just love unconditionally, even though it is shit, fucking the Kinect Star Wars one.
Oh my god.
Like, I know it's absolute garbage, but the fact that it is, like, just
It's as trash as
lightsaber
it
combat
is.
with a kind of good camera. It was just fun.
Now, you see, this is where our opinions finally differ.
No,
To
I
me,
mean,
I cannot redeem that game.
it wasn't actual fun. It was like, this is so bad, but
It's good, yeah.
yeah, it's so bad. It's good levels. Like, like the Rancor one was definitely the best. out
Like
of all of
Sonic
them.
06?
Yeah.
Sonic 06 is that game where it's like, you play it because you know it's bad, and that's why you want to play it, because it's hilarious as fuck.
It is about that time.
Like, you're walking around as a giant-ass monster, like, picking people up, like, fucking tossing them into buildings, making them explode, eating people. It was cool.
I remember specifically, one movie, actually, that I remember from years ago, that a lot of people said was an awful movie, yet I loved it so much, was a certain little thriller by the name of Law Abiding Citizen.
Thanks, buddy.
Okay. That I haven't heard of.
Okay, here's what it was about. Basically, this guy is an ex-CIA officer. He was what was called a think tank, the guy who thinks of the plans and all that shit, right? And one day, his house gets broken into by two dudes. One of them rapes and kills both his wife and his daughter, while the other just steals shit. And thus begins the story. About 10 years pass, right? And the dude who raped and killed is offered a deal. Like, hey, you give me enough money, and I'll make sure the worst you get is 5 years in prison. And it's like, alright, I got you, man. Make sure it's 5 years. And he's like, okay, awesome. And, but the dude who only stole shit gets executed.
Wow.
And at the execution is when the plan begins. The chemicals that are usually used to put you to sleep, you know how it normally doesn't hurt at all, right?
Yeah.
Well, apparently it
Let me guess,
hurts
it's
really
the
bad.
most
Listen.
agonizing thing ever.
Apparently, it hurts really bad when you switch out one of those chemicals with chlorine.
Ooh.
No one can figure out who did it, though.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Then, an
Man.
officer is kidnapped and taken. No, it's not the officer. It's the other dude, right? Is kidnapped. And the dude who was offered 5 years.
Got it.
And, he basically takes him to a shed and mutilates him. Fucking saw trap style. Except the only difference is there is no getting out of this one. And he purposely lets the police catch him. He goes to prison and he's like, I'm not going to confess to those murders. And it's like, we need you to confess. And he's like, alright, if you want me to confess, get me a steak dinner with shrimp and lobster. They're like, the one dude who offered the deal, this is important. Remember that this is the guy who offered the deal in the first place. The dude who offered the deal goes, alright, get the man a steak dinner, because I want this damn confession. So he takes a steak dinner of a T-bone steak. Specifically, he asked for a T-bone steak. Takes the bone and knifes his cellmate right in the neck and kills him. And gets himself put into solitary confinement. A bunch of shit starts happening. The dude keeps making deals with the prisoner, saying, hey, if you do this for us, we'll give you this. And he's always like, alright, deal. And finally he says, there's a thermite gastric bomb hidden under the Prime Minister's desk. If you want that thing stopped, we're gonna make a deal. And the dude's like, what is this all about? Why are you doing this? And he turns to the cop and says, simple. You don't make deals with criminals. And after that, he's carted out of solitary confinement and placed in a truck. And during that time, the officer searches his cell in solitary and finds out something insane. Massive tunnels have been dug from every cell in solitary confinement, every single one of them leading to the Prime Minister's building. All of it has been set up perfectly. Like I said, he was a think tank for the CIA. That entire 10 years in between the painful execution of that one man and him getting his wife and child raped and killed. He planned this entire thing out for 10 years and set it up. And at the very end of the movie, the officer comes into the cell and starts talking to the dude. About 5 minutes before the bomb's set to go off. And, like, why are you really doing this? And he says, simple, don't make deals with criminals. And he's like, alright. And, he's like, the cop is like, you know what? I'm gonna offer you one last deal. Turn off the bomb, and you'll get to live to see another day. And the prisoner's like, no. You need to understand that I don't make deals anymore. And the cop goes, alright, then you're gonna have to live with that choice for the rest of your life. Which is gonna be about another 5 seconds. And he books it. And for a second, the man sitting in the cell looks confused. Then he looks under his bed, and the bomb is under his bed. That's the end of the movie.
Holy crap.
Law-abiding citizen. Oh my god. My summary of it there did not do it any justice. You need to watch it for yourself.
I need to see that. The summary sounds so awesome.
The movie is one of my favorite movies of all time, dude. It is just so fucking good.
Yeah. Just speaking of favorite movies, I know I've already splurged about this a lot, but the 1986 Transformers animated movie.
I can understand
what
that.
can I say? It's like I love it. Nothing will ever surpass that movie for me.
Yeah, like, Law-Abiding Citizen is a movie I almost never see talked about, and it is a masterpiece. It is, mwah. Like, there are times when I honestly just can't understand why people don't enjoy those.
Time to go.
All right.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Unplugged my mic by accident, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go.
Alright.
This was an incredible amount of fun.
Yeah, this stream was actually really fucking good. I was able to cheese the dungeon. We had insane talks about nostalgia and movies and shit. And
Yeah.
like I said, streaming again at around 3:30 Pacific Standard Time tomorrow, which should be around 4 o'clock your time, right? So you should be able to get on by then.
4. Yeah.
Alright.
This was an incredible amount of fun.
Yeah.
This has now surpassed my other favorite one of these that we have done.
Which one was that?
It was the first one that I was ever in.
Oh, the
Like,
Dark Souls one, yeah.
Yeah, the Dark Souls one. That one, it was my favorite. Now it's my second favorite. This one is just my absolute favorite one that we have ever done.
Yeah, the fact that you actually played Legend of Starfy shocked me so much.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah. Anyways, man, see ya.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Oh my god, this was great.
Yeah.
Bye-bye to everyone watching as well.
Yeah.
Possibly talk to you tomorrow.
Definitely talk to you tomorrow. Remember, I'm trying to beat the dungeon in 10 minutes tomorrow.
Yeah.
Anyway, see ya.
Just one last goodbye.
Alright. I'm just gonna get to this area I marked, grab this next frog, and I'm gonna save and go. Holy fuck. The fact someone else enjoys that shit, dude. My god. My god. Holy fuck. Anyone watching this, right, in the future, pick up The Legend of Starfy. You will not regret it. Legend of Starfy is an old game, but it is a masterpiece. Right? Like, I wouldn't consider it the greatest game of all time at all. It has its wrongs, it has its rights. But if you want a really classic game that is honestly incredibly underappreciated, has a fun plot line, really fun, and in my opinion, smooth movement and game mechanics, then check it out. It's an amazing game. Shit, dude.
Everybody out. Old girl could really use a car wash.
And then we'd best stop at the nearest petrol station.
I was just running on air for a few seconds there. Okay, apparently the fish is like, next frog is right over here.
Oh.
Let me listen carefully. I hear it. Yup. Found you.
All right.
Anyways, I'm gonna save now and then I'm gonna go. This was an amazing stream. To everybody who came and watched, to everybody who's watching in the future, thank you for watching. Y'all have a good night now.